आपस में सभी लोग आपस में दो प्रभु, ज्ञान की ज्योत मन में जगा दो प्रभु।
सभी को सादर नमस्ते जी। वेलकम टू दी सैटरडे वीकली सर्विसेज एट द आर्य प्रतिनिधि सभा अमेरिका। Today we will be having the services led by Acharya Varun Ji from Nairobi, Kenya. I welcome all of you who are doing the Havan along with us today. I see Rajesh Khosla ji and family. I see Arya family, and I'm hoping that a couple of more people will join. And if any of you want to sing a bhajan, please do send me a message or write to us on the chat, and then we can line you up. If there is no, we will have two bhajans. So if no one is there, we will line you up for that. Without further ado, I'm requesting Acharya ji to please lead us to today's worship services. His talk is very interesting today. Search within, अपने अंदर खोजें, ऐसा उनका भाव है। तो मैं निवेदन कर रहा हूँ आचार्य जी से आज के सेशन को आगे ले जाएंगे। आचार्य वरुण देव जी।
धन्यवाद श्री विश्रुत जी। सभी यजमान गणों का, आर्य गणों का हार्दिक स्वागत है आज के इस सत्संग में। आइए हम सभी मिलकर उस पर ब्रह्म परमेश्वर जो हमारे जीवन के आधार, प्राणों के भी प्राण हैं, जो आनंद के स्रोत, अनंत सर्वशक्तिमान परमात्मा हैं, हम उनका सानिध्य प्राप्त करें, उनके निकट जाने का प्रयास करेंगे और मन में श्रद्धा, भक्ति और विश्वास के साथ हम दिव्य वेद मंत्रों के उच्चारण से अपनी चेतना को पवित्र कर अपने वातावरण में ईश्वर की कृपा वृष्टि को संभव बनाने का प्रयास करेंगे। सर्वप्रथम 3 बार लंबा गहरा श्वास लेकर ओम की पवित्र और पावन ध्वनि का हम उच्चारण करेंगे। ओ ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। तूने हमें उत्पन्न किया, पालने कर रहा है तू, तुझसे ही पाते प्राण हम। दुखियों के कष्ट हरता है तू, तेरा महान तेज है छाया हुआ सभी स्थान। सृष्टि की वस्तु वस्तु में तू हो रहा है विद्यमान। तेरा ही धरते ध्यान हम, मांगते तेरी दया। ईश्वर हमारी बुद्धि को श्रेष्ठ मार्ग पर चला। दाता हमारी बुद्धि को श्रेय मार्ग पर चला। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। अब हम वैदिक संध्या ब्रह्म यज्ञ आरंभ करेंगे और ब्रह्म यज्ञ करने का उद्देश्य ईश्वर से संबंध स्थापित करना है। ईश्वर हमारी माता हैं, हमारे पिता हैं, हमारे राजा, बंधु, सखा और न्यायाधीश भी हैं। हमें ईश्वर को अपने सम्मुख केवल उनका ही विचार और उन पर ही एकाग्रता रखनी है, तभी हमारा संध्या अर्थात सम्यक रूप से किया हुआ ध्यान सफल होगा। अथ ब्रह्म यज्ञः। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शन्नो देवीरभिष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीतये संयोरभिस्रवन्तु नः। ॐ वाक् वाक्, ॐ प्राणः प्राणः, ॐ चक्षुः चक्षुः, ॐ श्रोत्रं श्रोत्रम्, ॐ नाभिः, ॐ हृदयम्, ॐ कण्ठः, ॐ शिरः, ॐ बाहुभ्यां यशोबलम्, ॐ करतलकरपृष्ठे, ॐ भूः पुनातु शिरसि, ॐ भुवः पुनातु नेत्रयोः, ॐ स्वः पुनातु कण्ठे, ॐ महः पुनातु हृदये, ॐ जनः पुनातु नाभ्याम्, ॐ तपः पुनातु पादयोः, ॐ सत्यं पुनातु पुनः शिरसि, ॐ खं ब्रह्म पुनातु सर्वत्र। ॐ भुः, ॐ भुवः, ॐ स्वः, ॐ महः, ॐ जनः, ॐ तपः, ॐ सत्यम्। ॐ ऋतं च सत्यं चाभिधात्तपसोऽध्यजायत ततो रात्रजायत ततः समुद्रो अर्णवः। ॐ समुद्रादर्णवादधी संवत्सरो अजायत अहोरात्राणि विदधद्विश्वस्य मिषतो वशी। ॐ सूर्याचन्द्रमसौ धाता यथा पूर्वमकल्पयत् दिवं च पृथिवीं चान्तरिक्षमथो स्वः। ॐ शन्नो देवीरभिष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीतये संयोरभिस्रवन्तु नः। ॐ प्राचीदिगग्निरधिपतिरसितो रक्षितादित्या इषवः। तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः इषुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु। योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दद्मः। ॐ दक्षिणादिगिन्द्रोऽधिपतिस्थिरश्चिराजीरक्षिता पितर इषवः। तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु। योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दद्मः। ॐ प्रतीचीदिग्वरुणोऽधिपतिः प्रीदाकुरक्षितान्नमिषवः। तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु। योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दद्मः। ॐ उदीचीदिक्सोमोऽधिपतिः स्वजो रक्षिता शनिरिषवः। तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु। योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दद्मः। ॐ ध्रुवादिग्विष्णुरधिपतिः कल्माषग्रीवो रक्षितावीरुध इषवः। तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु। योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दद्मः। ॐ ऊर्ध्वादिग्बृहस्पतिरधिपतिः श्वित्रो रक्षिता वर्षमिषवः। तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु। योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दद्मः। ॐ उद्वयं तमसस्परिस्वः पश्यन्त उत्तरम् देवं देवत्रा सूर्यमगन्मज्योतिरुत्तमम्। ॐ उदुत्यं जातवेदसं देवं वहन्ति केतवः। दृशे विश्वाय सूर्यम्। ॐ चित्रं देवानामुदगादनीकं चक्षुर्मित्रस्य वरुणस्याग्नेः। आप्राद्या वा पृथिवी अन्तरिक्षं सूर्य आत्मा जगतस्थस्थुषश्च स्वाहा। ॐ तच्चक्षुर्देवहितं पुरस्ताच्छुक्रमुच्चरत्। पश्येम शरदः शतं जीवेम शरदः शतं शृणुयाम शरदः शतं प्रब्रवाम शरदः शतमधिनाहस्याम शरदः शतं भूयश्च शरदः शतात्। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। हे ईश्वर दयानिधे भवत्कृपया अनेन जपोपासनादिकर्मणा धर्म अर्थ काम मोक्षाणां सद्यः सिद्धिर्भवेन्नः। ॐ नमः शम्भवाय च मयो भवाय च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च। ओम शांति शांति शांति। अब हम ईश्वर स्तुति प्रार्थना उपासना के 8 मंत्रों का पाठ करेंगे, उच्चारण करेंगे। इन 8 मंत्रों में हम ईश्वर की प्रशंसा, ईश्वर के गुणगान, ईश्वर से दिव्य गुणों की, सद्गुणों की प्रार्थना, शक्ति की प्रार्थना, बुद्धि की प्रार्थना एवं ईश्वर के साथ लिविंग रिलेशनशिप, लिविंग कनेक्शन एस्टैब्लिश करने का हम एफर्ट, इनर एफर्ट करेंगे। मंत्रों को हम अवश्य ही उच्चारित करेंगे, लेकिन उसका भाव, उसके साथ अपना पर्सनल इमोशन, ईश्वर के साथ वी हैव टू ट्राई टू एस्टैब्लिश a personalized relationship with the divine consciousness, with Ishwar, who is Almighty, who is the source of all happiness, source of all wisdom, and source of all power and knowledge. So let's start. ईश्वर स्तुति प्रार्थनोपासना मंत्रः। अथेश्वर स्तुति प्रार्थना उपासना मंत्राः। ॐ विश्वानि देव सवितर्दुरितानि परासुव, यद्भद्रं तन्न आसुव। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भः समवर्तताग्रे, भूतस्य जातः पतिरेक आसीत्। सदाधार पृथिवीं द्यामुते मां कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम। ॐ य आत्मदा बलदा यस्य विश्व उपासते प्रशिशं यस्य देवाः, यस्य छायामृतं यस्य मृत्युः कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम। ॐ यः प्राणतो निमिषतो महेत्वैक इद्राजा जगतो बभूव, य ईशे अस्य द्विपदश्चतुष्पदः कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम। ॐ येन द्यौरुग्रा पृथिवी च दृढा, येन स्वहस्तभितं येन नाकः, यो अन्तरिक्षे रजसो विमानः कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम। ॐ प्रजापते नत्वदेतान्यो विश्वा जातानि परिता बभूव, यत्कामास्ते जुहुमस्तन्नो वस्तु वयं स्याम पतयोरयीणाम्। ॐ स नो बन्धुर्जनिता सविधाता, धामानि वेद भुवनानि विश्वा, यत्र देवा अमृतमानशाना तृतीये धामन्नध्यैरयन्त। ॐ अग्नेनय सुपथाराये अस्मान् विश्वानि देववयुनानि विद्वान्, यूयोध्यस्मज्जुहुराणमीनो भूयिष्ठान्तेन उक्तिं विधेम। इति ईश्वर स्तुति प्रार्थनोपासना मंत्राः। अब हम ईश्वर से अपने हृदय में एकाग्र हो Let's gather all of our consciousness in the heart center and we pray to Parmeshwar from the heart. हे सकल जगत के उत्पत्ति करता, समग्र ऐश्वर्य युक्त शुद्ध स्वरूप, सब सुखों के दाता, सब दुखों से छुड़ाने हारे, सब जगतों के आधार, हे जगदीश्वर, आप ही संपूर्ण संसार को रचने वाले हैं, संपूर्ण संसार के पालन करता भी आप ही हैं एवं संपूर्ण संसार के संहार करता आप ही हैं। हे परमेश्वर, हम सभी जीवात्माएं आपकी संतानें हैं। हम सभी को आप श्रेष्ठ ज्ञान, श्रेष्ठ बल एवं श्रेष्ठ आनंद को प्राप्त कराएं। हमारे भीतर से सभी दुर्गुण, दुर्व्यसन और दुखों को दूर कर दीजिए। जितने भी कल्याणकारक गुण, कर्म, स्वभाव और पदार्थ हैं, वह सब हमको प्राप्त कराइए। हे ईश्वर, हम आपसे एक संतान की तरह प्रार्थना कर रहे हैं। हम पर अपनी कृपा व दृष्टि बनाकर रखिए। हमें श्रेष्ठ मार्ग पर, सतमार्ग पर चलने के लिए प्रेरित कीजिए। हमारे शरीरों में सभी रोग दूर कर अपनी आरोग्य शक्ति को स्थापित कीजिए एवं हे प्रभु, संपूर्ण संसार में शांति एवं सामंजस्य को स्थापित कीजिए। यही आपसे विनम्र प्रार्थना है। हमारी प्रार्थना स्वीकार करें, स्वीकार करें, स्वीकार करें। अब हम स्वस्ति वाचन और शांतिकरणम के 3-3 मंत्रों का पाठ करेंगे। सर्वप्रथम स्वस्ति वाचन के 7वें मंत्र से 9वें मंत्र तक, from 7th to 9th mantras we will chant स्वस्ति वाचनम। ओम स्वस्ति पंथामनुचरेम सूर्या चंद्रमसाविव पुनर्ददताग्नता जानता संगमेमहि। ओम ये देवानां यज्जिया यज्जियानां मनोर्यजत्रामृतारितज्जः तेनो रासन्तामुरुगाय मद्य यूयं पात स्वस्तिभिः सदा नः। येभ्यो माता मधुमत्पिन्वते पयः पीयूषं द्यौरदितिर्द्रिबर्हः उक्तशुष्मान् वृषभरान् स्वप्नसस्ताम् आदित्याम् अनुमदा स्वस्तये। Now we will move to Shanti-karanam from 7th to 9th. ॐ शन्नः सोमो भवतु ब्रह्म शन्नः शन्नो ग्रावाणः शमुसन्तु यज्ञः शन्नः स्वरूणां मितयो भवन्तु शन्नः प्रस्वः शमवस्तु वेदिः शन्नः सूर्य उरुचक्षा उदेतु शं नस्तस्त्रप्रदिशो भवन्तु शन्नः पर्वता ध्रुवयो भवन्तु शन्नः सिन्धवः शमुसन्तवापः शन्नो अदितिर्भवतु व्रतेभिः शन्नो भवन्तु मरुतः स्वर्काः शन्नो विष्णुः शमुपूषा नो अस्तु शन्नो भवित्रं शमवस्तु वायुः। शांतिकरणम का पाठ भी पूर्ण हुआ। Now I request all the yajmans, please take few drops of water on the palm of your right hand for sankalpa part. अथ संकल्प पाठः। ओम तत्सत् श्री ब्रह्मणो दिवसे द्वितीये पहरार्तरोरार्धे वैवस्वते मनवन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे कलियुगे कलिप्रथमचरणे एकवृन्द षण्णवतिकोटि अष्टलक्ष त्रिपञ्चाशत्सहस्र चतुर्विंशत्युत्तरशततमे षष्ठे संवत्सरे अशीत्यधिक द्विसहस्रे वैक्रमाब्दे नवनवत्यधिकशततमे दयानन्दाब्दे दक्षिणायने हेमन्तऋतौ मार्गशीर्षमासे शुक्लपक्षे चतुर्थ्यां तिथौ शनिवासरे शुभमुहूर्ते उत्तरी अमेरिकाद्वीपे संयुक्तराष्ट्र अमेरिकादेशे सर्वकल्याणार्थम् ईश्वरप्रीत्यर्थं च अस्माभिरत्र देवयज्ञः क्रियते। छोड़ दें जल को नीचे। अब I request all the yajmans kindly take few drops of water on the palm of your right hand for Achman 3 times with the mantra Om Amritopastaranamasi Swaha. Kindly sip the water second time. Om Amritapidhanamasi Swaha. Third time. Om Satyam Yashah Shrirmai Shri Shretam Swaha. Kindly take few more drops and just rinse your hand on your side or behind you. Now I request everyone, please take few drops of water on the palm of your left hand for Angisparsh mantra. With the help of middle and ring finger of your right hand, you will touch the water and touch different body parts from right to left in order to purify and strengthen the senses and the body. Om Vangma Asyastu, Om Nasorme Pranoastu, Om Akshanorme Chakshurastu, Om Karnayorme Shrotramastu, Om Bahorme Balamastu, Om Urvorma Ojoastu, Om Arishtani me Angani Tanustanvami Sahasantu. Now, please light the Deepak lamp in front of you. Om Bhur Bhuvah Swaha. Now, Agnyadhan mantra to establish fire in the Havan Kund after the mantra with camphor. Om Bhur Bhuvah Swardyauriva Bhumna Prithviva Varimna Tasyaste Prithvi Deva Yajani Prishthe Agni Mannada Manna Dhyayadadhe. Kindly place the camphor in the Havan Kund or wherever you are doing in Deepak. Om Udbuddha Swagne Pratijagrahi Tvamishtha Purte Sangsrije Thamayancha Asmin Sadasthe Adhyutarasmin Vishve Deva Yajmanasya Sidata. Samidhadhana mantra. Please take 3 wood sticks dipped in the ghee and with swaha. Please offer 3 samidhas one by one. Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jata Vedaste Nedhyasva Vardhasva Cheta Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubir Brahma Varchase Nanna द्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम ॐ समिधाग्निं दुवस्यत घृतैर्बोर्धयता तिथिम् आस्मिन् हव्याजुहोतन ॐ सुसमिद्धाय शोचिषे घृतं तीव्रं जुहोतन अग्नये जातवेदसे स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम ॐ तन्त्वा समिद्भिरङ्गिरो घृतेन वर्धयामसि बृहच्छोछाय विष्ठय स्वाहा इदमग्नये अंगिरसे इदन्न मम पंचघृत आहुति 5 times oblations of ghee ॐ अयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवेदस्तेनेध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेद्वर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्म वर्चसेनान्न द्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम ॐ अयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवेदस्तेनेध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेद्वर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्म वर्चसे नान्नाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम ॐ अयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवेदस्तेनेध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेद्वर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्म वर्चसे नान्नाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम ॐ अयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवेदस्तेनेध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेद्वर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्म वर्चसे नान्नाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम ॐ अयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवेदस्तेनेध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेद्वर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्म वर्चसे नान्नाद्येन समेधय स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम जल सिंचन करेंगे स्प्रिंकलिंग ऑफ वाटर first in front of opposite side of Yajman. Om Adite Anumanyaswa. Now on the side of Yajman. Om Anumate Anumanyaswa. Left side of the Yajman. Om Saraswatya Anumanyaswa. After the mantra, right side. We will start then all around. ॐ देव सविताः प्रसूव यज्ञं प्रसूव यज्ञपतिं भगाय दिव्यो गन्धर्वाः केतपुः केतं नः पुनातु वा चस्पतिर्वाचन्नः स्वदतु 18 वाज्य भाग आहुति 4 oblations of ghee first on the left side उत्तर में नॉर्थ साइड में हवन कुंड में इन अ लाइन सेकेंड ऑन द राइट साइड साउथ एंड 2 इन द सेंटर ओम अग्नये स्वाहा इदमग्नये इदन्न मम ओम सोमाय स्वाहा इदं सोमाय इदन्न मम ओम प्रजापतये स्वाहा इदं प्रजापतये इदन्न मम ओम इंद्राय स्वाहा इदमिंद्राय इदन्न मम नाउ व्याहृति आहुतियां 4 oblations of ghee ओम भूरग्नये स्वाहा इदमग्नये इदन्न मम ओम भूर्वायवे स्वाहा इदं वायवे इदन्न मम ॐ स्वरादित्याय स्वाहा इदमादित्याय इदन्नमम ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वरग्निवायवादित्येभ्यः स्वाहा इदमग्निवायवादित्येभ्य इदन्नमम सृष्टकृत आहुति प्रसाद की आहुति देंगे। ॐ यदस्य कर्मणो अत्यरीरिचं यद्वा न्यूनमिहाकरम् अग्निष्टत् सृष्टकृत विद्यात् सर्वं सृष्टं सुहुतं करोतु मे अग्नये सृष्टकृते सुहुतहुते सर्वप्रायश्चित्ताहुतीनां कामानां समर्धयित्रे सर्वान्नः कामान् समर्धय स्वाहा इदमग्नये सृष्टकृते इदन्न मम एक मौन घी की आहुति देंगे। ओम स्वाहा इदं प्रजापतये इदन्न मम। नाउ प्लीज ऐड सामग्री विथ घी। प्रातःकालीन सायंकालीन आहुतियां। ॐ सूर्यो ज्योतिर्ज्योतिः सूर्यः स्वाहा ॐ सूर्यो वर्चो ज्योतिर्वर्चः स्वाहा ॐ ज्योतिः सूर्यः सूर्यो ज्योतिः स्वाहा ॐ सजुर्देवेन सवित्रा सजुरुषसेन्द्रवत्याजुषाणः सूर्यो वेतु स्वाहा ॐ अग्निर्ज्योतिर्ज्योतिरग्निः स्वाहा ॐ अग्निर्वर्चो ज्योतिर्वर्चः स्वाहा ॐ स्वाहा ॐ सजुर्देवेन सवित्रा सजुरात्रेन्द्रवत्याजुषाणो अग्निर्वेतु स्वाहा ॐ भूरग्नये प्राणाय स्वाहा इदमग्नये प्राणाय इदन्न मम ॐ भुवर्वायवे अपानाय स्वाहा इदं वायवे अपानाय इदन्न मम ॐ स्वरादित्याय व्यानाय स्वाहा इदमादित्याय व्यानाय इदन्न मम ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वरग्निवायवादित्येभ्यः प्राणापानव्यानेभ्यः स्वाहा इदमग्निवायवादित्येभ्यः प्राणापानव्यानेभ्यः इदन्न मम ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसो अमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरों स्वाहा ॐ या मेधां देवगणाः पितरश्चोपासते तया मामद्य मेधयाग्ने मेधाविनं कुरु स्वाहा ॐ विश्वानि देव सवितर्दुरितानि परासुव यद्भद्रं तन्न आसुव स्वाहा ॐ अग्नेनय सुपथाराये अस्मान् विश्वानि देववयुनानि विद्वान् यूयोध्यस्मज्जुहुराणमेनो भूयिष्ठान्तेन उक्तिं विधेम स्वाहा ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् स्वाहा ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् स्वाहा ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् स्वाहा। जैसा कि मुझे विदित हुआ, आचार्य वेद श्रमी जी जिनका कल जन्मदिन था, हम उनके लिए कुछ मंत्रों से आहुतियां देंगे। ओम उपप्रियं पनिप्नतं युवानमाहुतिवृद्धम् आगन्म बिभ्रतो नमो दीर्घमायो कृणोतु मे स्वाहा। ओम शतं जीव शरदो वर्धमानः शतं हेमन्तान् शतमु वसन्तान् शतमिन्द्राग्नी सविता बृहस्पति शतायुषा हविषेमं पुनर्दुः स्वाहा। ॐ सम्मा सिञ्चन्तु मरुतः सम्पूषा सं बृहस्पतिः सम्मायमग्निः सिञ्चतु प्रजया च धनेन च दीर्घमायुः कृणोतु मे स्वाहा। ॐ सम्मा सिञ्चन्तु नद्यः सम्मा सिञ्चन्तु सिन्धवाः समुद्रः समस्वान् सिञ्चतु प्रजया च धनेन च दीर्घमायुः कृणोतु मे स्वाहा। ॐ स्तुता मया वरदा वेदमाता प्रचोदयन्तां पावमानि द्विजानाम् आयुः प्राणं प्रजां पशुं कीर्तिं द्रविणं ब्रह्मवर्चसं मह्यं दत्त्वा व्रजत ब्रह्मलोकं स्वाहा। 3 बार गायत्री मंत्र से आहुति देंगे। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा। जिस प्रकार ये अग्नि ऊपर की ओर उठ रही है, प्रज्वलित हो रही है, ठीक इसी प्रकार हमारे मन में ईश्वर के लिए भक्ति, श्रद्धा और विश्वास रूपी अभीप्सा, एस्पिरेशन की अग्निशिखा ऊपर की ओर हमारे जीवन को ले चले और हमारा जीवन श्रेष्ठ और आर्यत्व को प्राप्त हो। 3 बार पूर्णाहुति करेंगे। ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा। ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा। ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा। अब हम यज्ञ प्रार्थना करेंगे। पूजनीय प्रभो हमारे भाव उज्ज्वल कीजिए, छोड़ देवे छल कपट को मानसिक बल दीजिए। वेद की बोलें ऋचाएं सत्य को धारण करें, हर्ष में हो मग्न सारे शोक सागर से तरें। अश्वमेधादिक रचाएं यज्ञ पर उपकार को, धर्म मर्यादा चला कर लाभ दे संसार को। नित्य श्रद्धा भक्ति से यज्ञादि हम करते रहें, रोग पीड़ित विश्व के संताप सब हरते रहें। भावना मिट जाए मन से पाप अत्याचार की, कामनाएं पूर्ण होवे यज्ञ से नर नार की। लाभकारी हो हवन हर जीवधारी के लिए, वायु जल सर्वत्र हो शुभ गंध को धारण किए। स्वार्थ भाव मिटे हमारा प्रेम पथ विस्तार हो, इदन्न मम का सार्थक प्रत्येक में व्यवहार हो। हाथ जोड़ झुका हे मस्तक वंदना हम कर रहे। नाथ करुणा रूप करुणा आपकी सब पर रहे। यज्ञ रूप प्रभो हमारे भाव उज्ज्वल कीजिए। छोड़ देवें छल कपट को मानसिक बल दीजिए। प्रभु आत्मिक बल दीजिए। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। हे नाथ सब सुखी हों कोई न हो दुखारी। सब हों निरोग भगवन धन धान्य के भंडारी। सब भद्र भाव देखें सन्मार्ग के पथिक हों। दुखिया न कोई होवे सृष्टि में प्राणधारी। दुखिया न कोई होवे सृष्टि में प्राणधारी। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय। अब हम सभी श्रेयस यजमानों को आशीर्वाद देंगे। स्वस्ति आर्या, विराट जी और सभी परिवारगण जो एकत्रित बैठे हैं, सुमन सूद जी और हमारे सभी मिस्टर एंड मिसेस सूद जी, राजेश मिस्टर एंड मिसेस राजेश खोसला जी, प्रमीला जी, सरोज और सुंदर श्री सुंदर सुरिंदर जी, प्रभा आर्या जी, लक्ष्मण जी, यश जी एवं सभी उपस्थित यहाँ पर आर्यमन जी, हिमांजलि जी, हरीश जी, राजेश भल्ला जी एवं सभी उपस्थित अन्य महानुभाव, सभी के लिए हम उनके मंगल के लिए प्रार्थना करेंगे, कल्याण के लिए। जितने भी सहायक उनसे बड़े कोई बैठे हैं तो वो आशीर्वचन बोलेंगे मेरे साथ। ओम सत्याः सन्तु यजमानानां कामः। ओम सफलाः सन्तु यजमानानां कामः। ओम पूर्णाः सन्तु यजमानानां कामः। ओम सौभाग्यमस्तु। ओम कल्याणमस्तु। ओम आरोग्यमस्तु। ओम शुभं भवतु। ओम स्वस्ति स्वस्ति स्वस्ति। ओम स्वस्ति न इंद्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्ताक्षर्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। सभी यजमानों की सभी श्रेष्ठ कामनाएं सत्य होवें, पूर्ण होवें, सफल होवें। इसी प्रार्थना के साथ हम आज का यज्ञ यहाँ पर पूर्ण करते हैं। धन्यवाद।
Many thanks, Acharya ji, for the very devotional, wonderful Agnihotra Yajna. Let's hope that everyone's wishes may come true, but they come true based on the Purusharth. So let us all do right Purusharth to have our wishes come true. Dhanyavad everyone for joining for the Agnihotra and actually conducting the Agnihotra this morning. We wish you the best. Now I'm requesting Shri Alreja ji for his bhajan. I'm seeing him after many days. So Alreja ji, आपका बहुत स्वागत है और आपके भजन के लिए आपसे निवेदन। After Alreja ji, we will have Anushrav and Richaksha singing the Vedic Arati.
Thank you, जी। आवाज आ रहा है?
हाँ जी।
अच्छा। तेरे द्वार खड़ा भगवान भगत बर दे रे झोली, ओ भगत बर दे रे झोली। तेरे द्वार खड़ा भगवान भगत बर दे रे झोली। तेरा होगा बड़ा एहसान कि युग युग तेरी रहेगी शान, भगत बर दे रे झोली, ओ भगत बर दे रे झोली। तेरे द्वार खड़ा भगवान भगत बर दे रे झोली, ओ भगत बर दे रे झोली। डोल उठी ये सारी धरती देख ले, डोला गगन है सारा, भीख मांगने आया तेरे घर, जगत का पालन हारा रे, जगत का पालन हारा। मैं आज तेरा मेहमान, मुझसे कर ले तू अपना पहचान, भगत बर दे रे झोली, ओ भगत बर दे रे झोली। तेरे द्वार खड़ा भगवान भगत बर दे रे झोली, ओ भगत बर दे रे झोली। आज लुटा ले रे सर्वस्व अपना, मान ले कहना मेरा, आज लुटा ले रे सर्वस्व अपना, मान ले कहना मेरा। मिट जाएगा पल में तेरा, जन्म जन्म का फेरा रे, जन्म जन्म का फेरा। तू छोड़ सकल अभिमान, अमर कर ले रे तू अपना दान, भगत बर दे रे झोली, ओ भगत बर दे रे झोली। तेरे द्वार खड़ा भगवान भगत बर दे रे झोली, ओ भगत बर दे रे झोली। तेरा होगा बड़ा एहसान कि युग युग तेरी रहेगी शान, भगत बर दे रे झोली, ओ भगत बर दे रे झोली। तेरे द्वार खड़ा भगवान भगत बर दे रे झोली, ओ भगत बर दे रे झोली। हरिओम।
Dhanyavad Adarni Alreja ji for the very melodious and devotional bhajan. Thank you for your presence today. Now I'm requesting Vedic Sanskriti School kids from Atlanta Anushrav, Arya, and Richaksha Arya to please sing the Vedic Arati. This Vedic Arati has been written by Pandit Satyapal Pathik ji, who was a renowned bhajan singer and bhajan writer as well. So I'll request Anusha and Richaksha to sing it, and we are trying to promote this Arati instead of the traditional Arati in all the Arya Samajis. So it will be a good example and sample for all of you to listen to it. Anusha and Richaksha. And after that, we will have Pramila Sharmaji's bhajan as well. Go ahead, Anusha, Richaksha.
नमस्ते जी ओम
No voice. I think voice needs to be fixed. There's no voice. While you fix it, I'm requesting Pramila Sharmaji to sing a bhajan. Let's have their voices fixed and come back. Pramila Sharmaji, if you can, please. I thought Pramila will join. Sorry. Doesn't look like she's on. Acharya ji, if you are ready for the talk, we can have your talk first and then let Anusha Richaksha conclude with the bhajan. Are you ready for the talk?
Yes, ji.
Anji, very nice. So we'll have you do the talk and then we'll leave a couple of minutes for Anusha and Richaksha to do the Aarti at the end. So today's topic for Acharya ji is search within. हम अपने अंदर ही खोज करें, अपने अंदर ही ढूंढें. So let's see what curiosity that Acharya ji has created and how he's going to answer that. We'll have his talk. Before he comes on, just a gentle reminder for you that the end of year is there. So if you have not got a chance to send your generous donation to the Sabha, please feel free to send it out. That is one. Second thing is, as you know, the annual Arya Mahasammelan of the Arya Pratinidhi Sabha America, which is going to be international next year in celebration of Swami Dayanand's 200th birthday. It is going to be in New York, 18 to 21st July in New York. So please, we are hoping for all of you to be there along with your delegates from your Arya Samaj. So please plan for it. On 12th February 2024, there is a big program being organized in the birthplace of Swami Dayanand, that is Tankara in Bharat. And the invitation has been sent to Indian President Srimati Draupadi Murmu ji as well to be there as the chief guest. So we are waiting for the details. There is a hope that we will virtually engage all the Arya Samajis and Arya people across the world during that program. So more information about that is to follow to you soon. That is second. Next thing is that the Vivaha Bandhan, the matrimony service initiated by Arya Samaj. The details have been provided to you in the Navrang Times. If you or the family members have such a need, they can register to that matrimony service and then find their like-minded partners through the Arya Samaj channel. If you have any questions about it or if you need more details, please do contact me, Bhuvnesh ji, or any of the executive team. Our Harish Kalraji, who is on this call, he is helping coordinate that matrimony service as well. Most of you might have got the Navrang Times and the calendars for the next year. If you have any other need, if you want to give the calendars to someone else, you can get them through the Sabha with some donations. So please feel free to contact us if you need more calendars or you want to give any publications to anyone. Last Saturday, we had inaugurated the Yajurved Bhashya commentary in English. So we are hoping that most of you will take that commentary, buy that commentary book, and then distribute to others as well. So if you will provide the details for you to order your copy, and then we will take it from there. Now I'm requesting Acharya ji for a talk about Search Within, about 25 minutes in English. आचार्य जी।
धन्यवाद श्री विश्रुत जी। ॐ तरत्समन्दी धावति धारासु तस्यान्धसः तरत्समन्दी धावति। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Respected all Arya बंधुओं and all elderly and Matri Shakti, सबको सादर नमस्ते. Today's topic is very interesting. Search within. Why? Because this quest in ourselves to find outside whatever we aspire for inwardly. For example, if we look at the deer, life of deer, the deer always tries to find the fragrance outside, which in fact is coming from his own body. So in ourselves also, since childhood, when we grow, for everything we try to rely on outwardly objects, outside object, on the physical objects in order to satisfy or fulfill ourselves. This is a very natural instinct, basic instinct in ourselves. But as much as we are intended to search outside the happiness, the fulfillment, the peace, and of course, the religious elements, the spiritual elements, if we seek outside, we are always in the position of thirstiness, of not getting what we wanted. So all this situation we have to observe very closely, that why we are not being satisfied, even though we are trying hard to find outside the truth, the happiness, the peace, the bliss, which we are always seeking in our life. So I will first take a very short story, which I always like. Whenever I read that story, it always pushes me towards, it boosts my confidence and it boosts my aspiration to get more and more inside and search for what I am always looking outside. So this story is very simple but very wonderful. Once upon a time, there were two sages, and these two sages were very sometimes mischievous to each other. One day, one of the mystics is sitting inside his hut. It is very early in the morning, and another mystic comes to see him. The sun is rising, the birds are singing, the morning is so wonderful and beautiful all around. Then the mystic outside calls who is sitting inside, and he says, "Dear sage, my friend, what are you doing inside? Come out. God has given birth to such a beautiful morning. Come and enjoy this morning. It is a wonderful morning outside. So beautiful, so calm, peaceful. Please try and look what is there outside." The one who is inside, he answers, "Sir, outside is only God's creation. Inside is God himself." So in a way, he is giving answer very in a secret way, that more and more we are looking at the creations of the God who has created this whole universe. But the most important thing that we have to initiate our search within our heart, within ourselves, so that the God is sitting in the heart of everything. Angusht matra purusho antaratma sada jananam hridaye sannivishtha. Ki we can find the consciousness of the Purusha in our heart region. And Swami Satyapati ji always used to suggest to us that always try to be centered, focused in your heart center, in your heart, and try to be dharana, do your dharana in the heart. It is more easier to get living relationship with the Parameshwar, with Prabhu, when we are more in the relation through bhakti. And now in this mantra, what is the meaning of this mantra? I just quoted from Rig Veda, 9th Mandal and 58th Sukta. First mantra, Tarat Samandi Dhavati. Mandi means the devotee, the seeker, the aspirant who is full of devotion in himself, who has true faith, absolute faith on the divine consciousness. That kind of man is called Mandi. Bhakt ka Bhagwan is called Mandi. Sah वह मंदी वह भक्त तरत तर जाता है. सह वह कैसे तरता है? This also is explained, the process. How does one get liberated from the bondage of suffering and ignorance? So it is described here, sutasya andhasah, which means that when one is focused in one's heart and then ignites the fire of devotion, like we did the yajna. We first did 5 times oblations, panchghrit ahuti. Why? So that before we start offering the samagri, our agni is fully prajwalit, and then it will accept the samagri, everything, prasad, whatever we offer, in full potential. So the same way, if we have not ignited that fire, that agni of devotion, agni of bhakti in ourselves, then whatever we will try to search within will not fulfill. Why? Because that agni is not prajwalit. वो प्रज्वलित नहीं हुई है agni, which needs to be. There is wonderful line I read somewhere. Oh God, let the courage, let the aspiration to find you, to search you within myself, eat me up. That hunger to find the divine consciousness, to find the absolute happiness and truth, eat me up. Let it completely take over my mind, my thoughts, my emotions, my feelings. And every time, in every moment, I just be driven by that agni, that fire of devotion. Then, when we are concentrated that way, dharaya, dhavati, then that our consciousness with full of speed rises towards the divine consciousness, towards the higher consciousness. So this is the simple meaning of this mantra. And now the story is not finished yet. I'm still in between of the story, because this story, whenever I read, it gives me such a joy. So on one occasion, one mystic is telling, please come out, look at the beautiful creation. Then the other mystic is answering that this is only a creation. Creator is within. We have to search the creator within. Then only we can understand the creation outside also. One more wonderful anecdote. One evening, people saw him searching for something on the street in front of his hut of that mystic. These so many peoples of the village, they gathered together. The poor old man was searching for something. They asked, "What is the matter? What are you searching for, sir?" And then he replied, "I have lost my needle." So they also started helping searching the needle. Then somebody asked, this street is so big and wide, and then soon the night is descending. So if you can tell us exactly where did you just drop the needle, we will try to locate that needle into that area. Then that mystic said, "Don't ask that. Don't bring that question to me at all. If you want to help me, help. Otherwise, don't help. But don't bring this question." Then they all stopped. They were searching and searching outside the hut without pausing. Then suddenly they stopped. They asked, "Please tell us, try to remember, where did it fall?" Then the mystic said, "The needle has fallen inside my house, inside my hut." Then it is very obvious they were all going to be mad, and they said, "What is this nonsense? Why are you making us search this needle outside when it is fallen inside?" Then the beautiful answer the mystic gives, "Because the light is here. Inside the house, there is no light." Somebody said, "Even if light is here, how can we find the needle outside when it is not there? Let's take the light inside and find out the needle inside." Then the mystic laughed and he said, "You are such a clever people, very smart people. When you are going to use your intelligence, when will you use your intelligence for your inner search? When you are searching the needle, you are suggesting me that let's take the light inside, and all your life you are searching God outside, in the temples, in the churches, in religious institutions. Why are you not taking the light of the mystics in yourself, in your heart, and try to practice within, so that you can easily find out the existence of God, the existence of your soul, and only then we can find the light and happiness within ourselves." So this wonderful and beautiful answer when he gave, then all the people who were there, they just stood dumbfounded, because they were all searching God outside. They were all searching happiness, peace, whatever we want in the outer world. But in reality, the fact is that the happiness, even whatever we eat, the happiness we feel through the senses, we feel in ourselves, not outside ourselves. So simple logic is that how can we start and initiate that search within? That is the challenge. Okay, we all know very obviously that, oh, God is within, the soul is within. So we have to start from within. But how? That is the challenge. How can we initiate that process of searching, of seeking? So here there is a beautiful line. How can we become mandi, arthat, the devotee of the God, the seeker, the searcher, the discoverer of the truth of ourselves and the God? Then simple line in Veda: with the control of your mind and senses, locate yourself, do the dharana, concentrate your energy, gather your whole consciousness on one subject, and then the reality of that subject will be revealed to ourselves in that concentrated ekagra avastha, which is called samadhi. And whenever we try to focus and concentrate, What are the difficulties we find out? That also we have to think about. Whenever, if I resolve to sit in meditation for 15 to 20 minutes, suddenly thus the experiences of the senses which we have taken before, they suddenly try to come appear in front of our mind. Then suddenly the memory of eating something, the somebody's words, somebody's saying, somebody said to me this, that I had eaten that memory of taste or hearing or listening or touch, whatever is there, suddenly comes, appears in front of our mind, and then we are easily drifted away with that kinds of flow of forces. So how could we stop all this when we try to meditate? Swami Satyapati ji used to sing a wonderful bhajan which I always remember, and I always मैं हमेशा गुनगुनाता हूँ. परमात्मा के सभी गीत गाओ, आवागमन से सभी छूट जाओ. So he always used to sing this, murmur these kind of bhajans in himself whenever we used to just walk with him, evening walks. Then now when we come in this state, when we are left alone without any kind of direct help, spiritual help from our gurus, then these memories become so important. Then even if we are not able to concentrate and focus, the simple thing is we try to just praise the Parmeshwar in whatever way we want. Simple thing. We sing bhajans, we chant mantras with the meaning in our heart, so that more and more we get connected with the mantras, with the meaning of the mantras. And once with any mantra we are get connected, we will feel the force and we will feel the power of the mantra in ourselves. Any mantra we can take. So a simple logic now I want to here share with all of you, my dear and respected Arya Bandhuon, that in fact, why do we need to search something within ourselves? Why? The simple logic is because we are not completely satisfied with what we have outside. The simple logic. Whatever we have, house, car, money, all the comforts, all the relatives, whatever the best quality we have in our life, even though we cannot say that I am satisfied and I stop my search. Search can never be. Time's traveler can never rest. We are the soul is the time's traveler, and it has to find out the divine consciousness, the absolute truth within ourselves. Till then, there is no rest, and till then, we will always feel hungry and thirsty in the form of happiness, in the form of peace, and in the form of whatever that emotion we need. We always rely, we will try to rely on others. So here Maharshi Dayanand ji in Satyarth Prakash in 9th chapter simply explains that समस्त दुखों से निवृत्ति मुक्ति प्राप्त करने पर ही होती है, which means we will be completely satisfied and fulfilled when we are completely free from all kinds of suffering, and that suffering can always be eliminated from ourselves when there is no avidya, there is no false perception in our mind. And that false perception, that avidya, that ignorance is the root cause of all our wrong directions, searching in the wrong directions. Because we have taken ourselves, understood ourselves as yet now as this mind, this body, this vital energy, prana. But from the moment we will try to differentiate between ourselves and this nature, from that time the knot of ignorance, avidya, will start loosening. So we have to take the initiatives from today, that whenever we sit in meditation, whenever we sit to chant, to praise the divine consciousness, जब भी हम ईश्वर की भक्ति के लिए बैठें, only one thing should be in the mind, that during that time no any other thought of this world I will let disturb or distract my consciousness. And then when it will happen, our life will become more and more suitable and feasible to that state of consciousness which is really the source of everything and source of all we need. Only lastly, I just want to quote one Rigved Sukti, like when we are in cold, we need the sun. The same way this beautiful Sukti describes Suro Nayasya Drishati Rarepaha. Like the sun removes all the darkness on earth wherever it rises. The same way, when we realize the divine consciousness, when we look at the Parameshwar Sarup, then it illumines our consciousness like a sun, and it removes all darkness in ourselves, and it makes our life completely fulfilled and completely perfect. So here we should take this resolution that we always try to search within ourselves what we are trying to depend on outer world. So when more and more we will depend on our inner quest, we will see a significant change in our attitude, that more and more we will become free from our bondages, from the knots of ignorance, and we will be more and more illumined, enlightened, and more progressive. So thank you all for listening to me. Dhanyavad. If there is any question, I can take.
Yeah, please post your question in the chat and we'll be happy to have Acharya ji answer one or two questions. But thank you, Acharya ji, for re-emphasizing that Ishwar can be found within. That was the answer. But then just by thinking Ishwar cannot be found, we have to put in efforts for that. And I was thinking of Pandit Sukhlal, Kumar Sukhlal Arya Musafir Bhajan, तू ही इष्ट मेरा तू ही देवता है. It says a line, रहा ढूंढता तुझको कब से जमाना, रहा ढूंढता तुझको कब से जमाना, तू दिल में है और दर्द दिल की दवा है, तो दिल में है और दर्द दिल की दवा है, तू ही इष्ट मेरा तू ही देवता है. So that Ishta and Devata is within our hearts, and Acharya ji also emphasized that find him within, but then take the means of the yoga, the pranayam, the basic steps that we are talking about. Yesterday's sermon also mentioned about the basic steps of the pranayam, all the 8 limbs of the yoga. We can find him within. He is. So now we know the address. But how to reach the address, we have to follow the path of the yoga, as Acharya ji indicated many a times. And that does not happen just by thinking. We have to start practicing. We have to start giving time. We have to adopt a sattvic lifestyle. We have to remove or detach ourselves from the external disturbances and all those stuff. So those things, once we start adopting that kind of lifestyle, then we get to that. And we keep on talking about it longer times, that to attain the external benefits, external things, we do put a lot of efforts. But for a thing that will give us lasting happiness, our commitment, our effort are to be aligned with the with that as well. And I think that's where I will conclude. And I thank you, Acharya ji, for bringing this topic in so simple word. And there's one question. Yes, ji asking for the word meaning of the word mandi, and then the mantra number. I can post the mantra number. I think the mantra is Taratsa Mandi Dhavati Dhara Sutasyandhasaha. Yes.
जी
Taratsa Mandi Dhavati. Okay. This mantra is there in a couple
ऋग्वेद
of times. Yeah, Rigved and Samved as well. But
या
we'll post it. So Acharya, you can explain the meaning and then I can post the mantra number.
मंदी सिंपली मीन्स द भगवान का भक्त जो होता है सच्चा, द ट्रू डिवोटी ऑफ true seeker of the God, true seeker of the divine consciousness, that is Mandi.
Rigved Mandal 3, Suk 58, Mantra 1. That's the Rigved occurrence. And there's one in Samved as well when I was searching on the Vedic scriptures. Thank you very much, Acharya ji. Now, getting back to the kids for the Vedic Arati, Omkar Prabhu Naam Japo. Anushav and Richaksha, let me unmute them. 1 second. Unmute.
नमस्ते जी। अब आवाज आ रही है? ओमकार प्रभु नाम जपो, ओमकार प्रभु नाम जपो, मन में ध्यान लगा कर, मन में ध्यान लगा कर, सुबह और शाम जपो। ओमकार प्रभु नाम जपो, भूमंडल में कोई उसके समान नहीं, कोई उसके समान नहीं। जगत महान बहुत है, जगत महान बहुत है, प्रभु से महान नहीं। ओमकार प्रभु नाम जपो, देव दया निधि जैसा जग में नहीं दूजा, प्रभु जग में नहीं दूजा। मन में बसा मनमोहन, मन में बसा मनमोहन, मन में करे पूजा। ओमकार प्रभु नाम जपो, साधक लोग उसी का भजन सदा गावे, प्रभु भजन सदा गावे। अलख निरंजन प्रभु का, अलख निरंजन प्रभु
Thank you, kids. Anushrav and Richaksha from the VSS Vedic Sanskrit School, Atlanta. Now I'm requesting Acharya ji for the Shanti Path, please.
शांति पाठ। ॐ द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वं शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। जो बोले सो अभय। गुरुवर विरजानंद जी की, महर्षि दयानंद जी की, मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम श्री रामचंद्र जी की, योगेश्वर श्री कृष्ण जी की, सभी संतों महात्माओं ऋषियों की, आर्य समाज
अमर रहे,
वेद की ज्योति,
जलती रहे,
ओम का झंडा
ऊंचा रहे,
किण्वंतो
विश्वम आर्यम
वैदिक ध्वनि।
ओम।
वैदिक अभिवादन। सबको सादर नमस्ते जी। सबका दिन शुभ हो।
सबका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Thank you for joining. We will see you all on Monday evening 6 p.m. Eastern Time for the Vedic Sandhya. आप सभी का दिन शुभ हो. नमस्ते जी. धन्यवाद आचार्य जी.